What's up, everybody? It's your girl Songbird, and I want to welcome you guys to another episode of Room 1002. I want to give a special shout out to everybody tuning in to the channel for the very first time. Welcome on in. Thank you so much for showing love. Don't forget to like and share this video, but most importantly, y'all, subscribe to the channel. It keeps me going, all right? Now listen, y'all know what it's all about. I'm here showcasing the hottest up and coming artists, creatives, innovatives, whatever you call yourself, right here in Atlanta. And this week, we're talking all things Nature's Beauty Fashion Week. If you guys have been tuning in this season, then you remember when I sat across from JD Irby of Irby Studios, and I've actually been granted an opportunity to do all things media for his fashion show this week. I can't wait. And a part of that is sharing some of the creatives who will actually be joining us on the carpet and at the show. So today's special guest is none other than SunniAyEm. She's looking gorgeous. I'm super excited to share her story with you guys, and I really hope that you guys plan to tune in. Thank you so much for coming into the room, Sunni.
Thank you for having me.
Yes. Listen, your energy, I just feel it. It's so pink and bright. I just feel like we're going to have a good time. I also feel like I didn't get the memo. I told her I feel like I look like a lawyer, and she looks like my celebrity client. And so we just gonna roll with that today, y'all. But no, seriously, Sunni, thank you so much for coming on to the show. Is this your first interview?
So it's not my first, it's my second.
Okay.
But you know, I'm glad to be here. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely, and I'm looking forward to sharing your story. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna start you off with a question that I ask all of my artists, you know, really give you the opportunity to mold this interview, right? Okay. So can you tell us all, who is SunniAyEm? What does SunniAyEm mean? Kind of talk to us a little bit about that.
Okay, so my name is SunniAyEm. Like she said, I'm from California. I was born in Memphis. So I feel like music wise, you know, I kind of get influences from both.
Okay.
I grew up in a very musical family. My mother is a musician. Like my stepdad is a drummer.
Nice.
What is it? My sister's a poet. My other sister's a dancer. So the arts have always been very influential in my life. Mm-hmm. So that's really where I got it from. I myself started writing in high school, but I have been a closet artist for I don't know how long.
Okay.
So, yeah, so moving to Atlanta in 2017 is really when I came and started trying to make my own little journey through the music industry. So here I am. I originally was trying to be a writer, but it is very hard to get in as a writer.
I can see that.
I was like, you know, I can sing a little bit, so I might as well do it myself and become an artist. So hopefully something will come through soon.
Yeah, well listen, Sunni, you just said so many great things, right? So you have a vast background. You're from all different kinds of music areas, and so you've therefore been in different atmospheres. I'm curious though, you said that you were a closeted artist.
Yeah.
So then what made you come out? Because I mean, honestly, girl, I'm looking at you now like, closeted what? Like, you seem like you're very free and very open. So how did you go from, oh, I'm shy, I can't really share, to this bright, vibrant woman today?
Can I cuss?
If you want to.
Okay, so I hit the point where I was like, fuck it. Like,
okay.
You know, like, you gotta, if you want to do something, you have to go out there and do it, and just, you know, be fearless about it and go ahead and give your all. You know, the time that you spend contemplating, you know, whether this is something that you want to do or whether this is the right place for you, all that time you're spending not having those experiences, figuring out the answer to it. So at this point, I'm just really trying to do my best and see where it takes me.
Absolutely. And can you be honest and tell us, like, what was the first step for you? Like, I know you said you had a mental shift, and I think we all can agree that typically before you can make any changes, you have to change your mindset. I mean, that's Bible. We don't have to even get into that, but that's Bible. But I'm curious to know what it is that was really like the stepping stone where you were like, wow, I did that. I can keep doing this.
Yeah, so before I got here, I went to school in Kentucky. That's another place where
Kentucky, okay.
Yeah.
California, Memphis, Kentucky, okay.
So when I was in Kentucky in my undergrad, I was in school for biology, but I had the opportunity to work on a project with another artist that was on my campus, and that was really my first intro into the studio.
Nice.
So the song, I was a very big safe sex advocate on my campus. So I was a part of like peer educators who educated the campus and whatnot, and that person was making a song for us that I was featured on.
Okay.
And that experience in the studio, I was like, hey, maybe, you know, I think I could do this. You know, my confidence was a little low, but I was like, you know, again, I was trying to dive in so that I could build that confidence. So after I went to the studio with him, I went back on my own and I met with the owner of the studio, and he worked with me and let me do my first project where I was rapping very badly.
I was about to tell you, give me a little something, but if it's bad, girl, keep it.
Look, no.
Keep it.
When I first started, it was horrible, but yeah, so I got little bars now, but you know,
She said she had to wrap that on up.
You know,
that's a message for some of y'all. Wrap it up, okay? Wrap them raps up.
Rapping is not for everybody.
Let me stop playing. Let me stop playing. Seriously, Sunni. So you said that you had that moment in college, but here we are now. You moved to Atlanta in 2017. When you got here, what was like your number one target? Like when, like I mean, I know a lot of people come to Atlanta to be musicians, to be artists, rappers, singers, dancers, even. So what was it that actually drew you to Atlanta?
So just Atlanta's rich musical culture. So I thought that it would be a great opportunity for me to network. I was down here for school again also, so I was trying to, you know, double dip and do both of them because this is a big area for public health also. I'm giving you guys different backgrounds through my music.
Mixing it all together,
you know, so I'm Barbie, I do everything, but
I see that. That's what I got. I felt like that. And again, I feel like lawyer Barbie. And
you know, lawyer Barbie's cute though. So, but yeah, so when I got down here, I had family members again that were kind of connected, so they got me into some studios. I got to write again, and then you know, I just built my own path here, and I feel like I've got a great community of artists that are around me. I got to meet Mr. Irby earlier this year, and he's been giving me a lot of opportunities as well. I perform at Apache a lot. I feel like that's a stepping stone for a lot of artists as well.
Absolutely.
And that community is really great for us also. So yeah, my goal coming here was to network and just grow organically, and I feel like that is happening.
And I can see how you really do have a super great personality. I want you to tell me though, how did you meet JD? How did you guys kind of have that initial interaction?
You know, I don't know how he found me.
Okay.
So,
you be doing your research, JD.
Look, he messaged me on Instagram and asked me if I wanted to be a part of one of his music series called Melanated Mondays, and we did that together. And after that, he's just been kind of popping me into little opportunities because he came to see me perform at Apache, and then after that, yeah, he's just been kind of somebody that's been rooting for me, and I really appreciate it.
And that's something that I like about him too, honestly. Like even when he came on my show, you know, everything that he talked about was about motivating and pushing other creatives. You know, and so I want to kind of talk a little bit about Nature's Beauty Fashion Week, because that's kind of why we're here. Like, I am super excited. I cannot believe that this event is here already. I feel like he was just sitting where you are telling me about it, and now we're getting ready to hit the red carpet. So can you talk to me just a little bit about the process and what it's really been like working on this project? Yeah,
so I think that Mr. Irby really reached out to me because I made it a point to express how I enjoy the fashion part of music as well. And then my influences, I always say I want my music to sound like a cross between Erykah Badu and Rihanna.
Okay.
So whatever that would sound like,
look, I'm picturing them blended
you know?
as a song. Okay.
Yeah, so that's where I'm trying to go with it. And I feel like this was a perfect opportunity because it's a fashion show, and then I have my new music coming out. So, you know, this is just a good opportunity, and I feel like I fit really well. So I'm excited to perform at the fashion show.
And that's what I was going to ask you. Like, what is Nature's Beauty to you, really? Like, how are you tying SunniAyEm into Nature's Beauty?
So again, it's just, for me, I feel like being your natural self is really just emulating whatever you feel comfortable in. Like for me, it's like, you know, I like to do the glam little stuff.
Okay.
What Little Richard say, he liked to shine.
I love to put it on. I like to shine.
shine.
Oh, goodness.
So he liked to shine. I like to shine.
That was a good one.
So yeah. So for me, you know, I'm bringing the glitz and the glam to the nature, and it's going to be, you know, a beautiful and natural experience.
And that sounds really exciting. Honestly, I just cannot wait. It's not my first red carpet, but it's my first time being in that fashion atmosphere. And I really hope I bring it. You might, you know, y'all might have to style me or do a little something. Send me some pointers in the comments, y'all. I know y'all slick be talking about me and my outfits, but y'all don't never tell me what to wear or what hairstyles to do. So you're just gonna have to take Lawyer Barbie, okay? But listen, I know that you briefly mentioned that you've got some new music coming out. Can you just share a little bit about, like, you know, what that's been like? Have you been working on that, like, as of recently, or is this something that's long overdue for us?
Yeah, so I'm working on new music right now, but my current project is called Love Island. It's available on all streaming platforms. My name is SunniAyEm again, just in case you forgot. But yeah, so this is the music that I'm going to be performing there. It's really, this album is more so, it's called Love Island, so it's kind of like how somebody can kind of feel alone in their own space searching for love, and, you know, it kind of transitions into, you know, love lost and heartbreak and things like that. So I think that's, yeah.
Is this project personal, or are you just kind of, I mean, because I know earlier you said that you wanted to be a writer, so sometimes it doesn't necessarily take you to tap into yourself to write these things, but are you tapping into personal experiences right now, sharing that music with us?
So for Love Island, a part of it is, I feel like for my music, because I do like so many different genres, I try to give a little bit of something for everybody. Yeah. And like you said, it may not always be for me, but there are personal songs on the project. But yeah, there's definitely some other stuff that I feel like people would connect to too.
Okay, and I was gonna ask you that. If I'm new to SunniAyEm, but I really just wanna catch your vibe and see what you're all about, what would you recommend I get started listening to?
So Love Island, there's a song on there called Drunk Calling. That is definitely me. Like I mentioned earlier, I started off trying to rap, but I circled back to it this year.
Okay, so you got some rhymes on there.
You know, I feel like I got in my bag a little bit. So yeah, so that one. And there's another song called Don't Play With Me, Ho. That is, yeah.
Don't play with her. Don't play with her.
That's Don't Play With Her. Sunni. You saw this is very happy, Sunni. But yeah, that's my inner emotions. What they call it, like my other side, because I'm always so happy. But Don't Play With Me, Ho, is really how I be feeling about a lot of stuff. So,
well, one thing that I can say that I like about music is it is an outlet to be the side of you that you may not always comfortably show. Because I just know. I'm like, some music you listen to with the artist and then you think about the artist like, is that really you? Like, so I totally get it. Well, listen, Sunni, I'm super honored that you came in, that you were willing to sit down and have this conversation with me. Before we wrap up, I'm wondering if you can just tell the people, like, when you're out having a good time in Atlanta, where are you? Where can we come and experience you just as you being Sunni yourself?
Me outside?
Yeah, you outside.
Me outside is like at a crew lounge maybe.
Okay.
Little hookah. I like little low key stuff.
Okay.
So yeah.
I do not like Miss Hookah.
Say, huh?
I said I don't like Miss Hookah.
You don't like Miss Hookah?
I just don't like the like hookah. I don't like hookah. I call everything Miss.
Okay.
Yeah, it's either Miss or the.
Like is that
Miss COVID. Miss Hookah, come down to Miss Hookah right here in ATL. No. I was just saying I don't really like hookah. I don't know what the hype is here in Atlanta, but y'all go to town for hookah. Like, what is that?
I'm not like, I don't feel like me and my friends would be like, everybody gets their, some people would be like, they're getting their own hookah. We sharing the hookah because it's not that deep.
It's just, I can't get with her ministry, but listen, I get it, but girl, do your thing, you and your friends, okay? Well, listen, thank you so much for coming through, sharing a little bit about yourself. I'm honestly looking forward to your performance this weekend, girl. And before we exit, if you could just tell them where they can follow you, where they can support you, your streaming platforms, all that in between.
Okay, so my name again is SunniAyEm, and on all platforms, if you type in SunniAyEm, you will find me. It's SunniAyEm, okay? SunniAyEm.
I like how you made us spell it.
Check me out. Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. Well, y'all already know what I'm gonna say next. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to yet another episode. It really does mean a lot to me, y'all. I cannot believe that we're literally in the second half of my second year doing this. That's really kind of wild to even say out loud. But before y'all leave, do not forget to like and share the video. Subscribe to this channel. You come every week and you don't subscribe. What is that about, girl? No, I'm just playing. And don't forget to tell your friends, guys. And listen, always open and welcome for new artists, creatives, innovators. Send them my way. Until next time, y'all. Peace out.